Maya Carter grew up in a small, dusty town in Texas, the kind of place where everyone knew each other, and dreams of big cities felt like distant stars, beautiful but unreachable. Yet, Maya saw colors where others saw dust. Her heart beat for art, for the strokes of a brush that could turn simple moments into vivid stories. As a child, while other kids played in the fields, Maya would sit for hours with her worn-out pencils and scraps of paper, sketching the sunsets and open plains that surrounded her home. Her mother often said, "You were born to paint your own world, Maya." But big dreams need a brave heart. But life, as it often does, had other plans. Maya's mother passed away when she was just 16. Her father's health declined, and the weight of responsibility fell on Maya's young shoulders. The dream of becoming an artist was tucked away, replaced by long hours at the local cafe, serving coffee to make ends meet. Years passed. Maya continued working at the cafe, her days consumed by orders and dishes. But her nights, they were still hers. In the dim light of her small room, she painted. Her hands, worn from work, came alive with color when they touched the canvas. She believed, though sometimes faintly, that one day her art would be displayed in a grand gallery. But hope can flicker in the face of rejection. She had sent her paintings to galleries in Dallas and Austin, only to receive the same response every time. "Thank you for your submission, but your work does not fit our current direction." Every letter of rejection felt like a small tear in the fabric of her dream. One evening, after closing the cafe, Maya sat with Alex, her co-worker and closest friend. Alex looked at her and said, "You've tried everything here, Maya. Why not think bigger? Why not New York?" New York, the city of dreams. But Maya just laughed bitterly. "You know I barely make rent. How could I ever get there?" But Alex's words lingered. New York. The thought echoed in her mind. Days later, staring at a painting of a Texas sunset she had just finished, Maya asked herself, "Will I regret it forever if I don't try?" With the little savings she had, Maya bought a bus ticket. No concrete plans, no connections, only a fragile hope that if she gave everything, her talent would find a way to shine. New York wasn't the city Maya had imagined. It was bigger, faster, and far more unforgiving. She rented a cramped room in the Bronx, sharing a thin mattress with her dreams. To survive, she took a job at a bakery, kneading dough by day and painting by night. She brought along a few of her favorite paintings, hoping to find a gallery that would see what she saw in them. But New York had no shortage of talented artists. Every gallery seemed too busy, too grand, too far out of reach. Some didn't even give her a chance to speak. "Sorry, we're not taking submissions from unknown artists right now." 3 months in New York felt like 3 years. Maya's savings dwindled. Her work at the bakery barely covered the rent. In a desperate moment, she sold her favorite set of paintbrushes just to survive another month. One bitterly cold night, Maya sat on a bench in Central Park, looking at the glittering skyline. "Maybe I made a mistake," she thought. "Maybe some dreams aren't meant to come true." But when she returned to her tiny room, her eyes fell on one painting, the Texas sunset, the only piece she refused to sell. She remembered her mother's words. "You were born to paint your own world." And deep down, a voice whispered, "Keep going." One afternoon, wandering through Soho with no real direction, Maya noticed a small sign, "Thompson Art Gallery, Young Artists Exhibition." Her heart raced. One more try, she told herself. Just one more. With trembling hands, Maya entered the gallery carrying her Texas sunset painting, the one that held all her hopes, memories, and struggles. While she looked for someone to speak with, an older man approached her. "I'm Richard Thompson. I own this gallery. How can I help you?" Maya hesitated. She had been rejected so many times before. But gathering all the courage left in her, she said, "I'm Maya Carter. I came from Texas. I have a painting I'd like you to see." Mr. Thompson gazed at the painting for a long time. Maya stood silently, her heartbeat echoing in her ears. Finally, he turned to her with a smile. This is one of the most honest pieces I've seen in a long time. Would you like to be part of our upcoming exhibition?" Maya blinked, unsure she had heard correctly. An exhibition? In this gallery? It felt surreal. But it was real. A week later, Thompson Art Gallery buzzed with critics, collectors, and art lovers. There, at the center of the room, hung Maya Carter's Texas Sunset. People whispered, pointed, and admired the vibrant strokes, the warmth and longing captured in the canvas. It wasn't just a painting. It was a story of struggle, hope, and unyielding belief. A renowned art critic wrote in the New York Times, "Maya Carter, a young artist from Texas, reminds us that true talent needs no grand stage to shine. Her work speaks of resilience, of finding beauty and hope despite adversity." Collectors approached Maya with offers that made her dizzy. But when asked to sell her Texas Sunset, Maya politely declined. "That painting is a part of my story, a reminder of where I came from and what it took to get here." Months passed. Maya Carter's name began appearing in art circles across the country. Her journey, from a small Texas town to the galleries of New York, became a symbol of perseverance. During an award ceremony where Maya received the title of Young Artist of the Year, she took the stage, her voice steady and full of emotion. "I didn't come from a place of privilege. I didn't have connections or wealth. All I had was a dream and the willingness to try. Again and again, there were moments I thought of giving up. But I've learned something along this journey. You don't need to stand in the spotlight to shine. If you believe in yourself, your light will find its own way. No matter where you are or what challenges you face, remember, your true value lies not in where you stand, but in how you rise above adversity. Keep shining, even if you're just a small flame, for your light will always find its path."